All right. So, of course, like with every yoga class, you are going to honor your body. You're going to listen to what it is that your body needs, more so than following what I'm suggesting that you do. So please make this practice for you and listen to what it is that your body's telling you. And if anything doesn't feel appropriate, if anything, is the wrong kind of pain, then please don't do it. That goes without saying. And really just make this time for you. This is time for you to connect. This is time for you to feel into your body. And use it however will serve you best. So we're going to start lying down on our back. And bring your knees into your chest, one hand on each knee, circling the knees in one direction. Starting to breathe a little deeper through the nose. Letting go of whatever has already been going on this morning. Letting go of anything that's coming after. And begin to circle the other direction. So just deepening the breath, breathing through the nose if you can. In for 4. And out for 4. And when you're ready, we're going to come back to center. We're going to open the arms out to the side, the palms turning up towards the ceiling. Bring the knees over the hips so that the legs are in a tabletop position, 90 degrees. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, drop your knees to the left and look to the right. So your knees are to the left, you're looking to the right, coming into a gentle twist. Breathe deeply, really focus on opening your rib cage as you inhale. Releasing any tension as you exhale. A couple more deep breaths, in for 4. And out for 4. Relaxing your face, your jaw, one more deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Come back through center as you're ready. And then we're going to drop the knees across to the right as you look over to the left. So you've got your palms turned up towards the ceiling, softening the shoulder down, bringing the knees one on top of each other, turning your neck the opposite direction from your knees. Stretch the fingertips away, open the palms, breathe into the rib cage, soften the face. Are you ready to break out? Are you ready to break out? 'Cause I'm ready for you. One more deep breath. Inhale for a count of 4. And exhale for a count of 4. Bringing the knees back to center as you're ready. And we're going to keep the right knee into the chest as you stretch the left leg away. Begin to circle the right ankle one direction. Still breathing through the nose. Circle the ankle the other direction. Then take the hands behind the back of the right thigh and stretch the right leg up as you inhale and bend the knee in towards the chest as you exhale. Stretch up as you inhale and bend as you exhale. Soften the shoulders. Just a couple more times. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to bend. Just noticing how the back of the right leg feels today. And next time, stretching that right leg up, hold, point your toes, and then flex your toes. So you point to the ceiling, you flex to the face. That stretch will change a little when you flex your foot, feeling that stretch a little more through the back of the calf. One more time, point and flex. Lower the arms by the side, keeping your foot flexed. Now engage your belly to your spine as you exhale. Lower the heel towards the floor and inhale, point and lift. Belly to the spine as you exhale, lower and inhale, point and lift. Keeping your lower back down onto the floor. Exhale to lower, squeeze the belly button down and inhale, raise it back up. You don't have to come all the way to the floor. Find what feels appropriate for you. One more time. And knee into the chest, stretch the right leg back out as you're ready. Just pause for a moment and notice whether the right side feels any different from the left side after just a couple of simple exercises. And then as you're ready, bring your left knee into your chest, hug your left knee in, soften your shoulders, circle the ankle one direction. And circle the other direction. Take the hands behind the back of the left thigh, stretching up as you inhale and bending as you exhale. Observing that this side may feel a little different from the other side and just being curious to know that about our bodies. Stretching up as you inhale, bending as you exhale. Okay, one more time. Oops. Next time, straightening your left leg up towards the ceiling. Hold, point and flex, point and flex. Again, noticing how a flexed foot pulls a little more through the calf. Now hold it. Lower your arms by the side, belly to spine. Exhale, lower the heel towards the floor. And inhale, point and stretch. Belly to spine, exhale, lower. Inhale, point and reach back up. Again, just come down, however low feels right for you. No pulling in the lower back, using that core. Last couple, exhaling to lower, inhale back up. One more. And bringing your knee in and stretch it out. And again, just taking a moment to observe how that left leg feels now. As you're ready, both knees into the chest, hands behind the thighs, and rolling forwards and back along your spine. Again, if this isn't right for any reason, then just hug your knees into your chest and be still for a moment. But otherwise, rolling forwards and back, massaging the whole of your spine. Maybe the toes can come over the head, maybe not, no worries. One more time when you're ready. And then we're going to lift up onto our hands and our knees. So if you need extra padding underneath your knees, if it's not comfortable to have your knees on the ground, then either roll up your mat or place a towel underneath your knees. So your hands are going to be under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. We're lifting the tail, the heart, the chin on the inhale. We're tucking the tail and rounding the spine. Draw the belly in and up for our cat stretch on the exhale. Lift the tailbone, lift the heart, lift the chin as you inhale. Tuck the tail, round the spine, squeeze the belly in and up as you exhale. Lift the tailbone, lift the heart, lift the chin, inhale. Round the spine, squeeze the belly, press the ground away as you exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Coming back to center when you're ready, spread your fingers wide, tuck your toes under, and reach up and back into downward facing dog. So downward facing dog is like a triangle shape with your bottom at the top of the triangle. Let one knee bend, and then the other knee bend. Relax your head completely, look towards your toes. Press your palms into the ground. Just stretching through the backs of the legs. As you're ready, you're going to step your right foot forwards between your hands and lower your left knee to the floor. So your right foot is forwards, your left knee is down. You're going to rest your right elbow to the right thigh and begin to circle with the left arm. Inhale up and exhale back. So you reach up as you inhale, you circle back as you exhale. Following the fingers with your eyes, opening through the shoulder and the chest. Breathing deeply. Check that the right knee is over your right ankle. Inhale up and exhale down. Now this time we're going to lower the left hand down next to the right foot and reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. So the right knee is bent, the left hand is down, and the right fingertips are reaching to the ceiling. That's it. Close the gap between your chest and your thigh. Turning the ribs and the heart up to the ceiling, so you're in a twist. Breathe in for 4 and out for 4. One more breath. And as you're ready, the right hand's coming back to the floor. You're stepping back, downward facing dog. Just relax your head, drop your heels, stretch the backs of the legs, press the hands into the floor. As you're ready, we're going to bring the left foot forwards and drop the right knee down. So left foot is forward, right knee is down, left elbow to the left thigh. Circling with the right arm now. Inhale up and exhale, circle back. Keep the arm close to the face, stretching through the shoulder and the chest. Reaching up as you inhale, circle back as you exhale. Last couple of times. And then when you're ready, you're taking that right hand next to your left foot, right hand next to the left foot, reaching the left arm towards the ceiling. Turn your ribs in your chest, your right hand is down, your left arm is up. Close the gap between your inner thigh and your chest. Breathe. Hold it, one more breath. Then we're going to lower the left hand down and step the right foot to meet the left. Step the right foot to meet the left. And hang forwards into a forward fold. So the chin is towards the chest, the ribs are towards the thighs, the head is hanging heavy. Your knees can definitely stay bent. In fact, I recommend that the knees stay a little bit bent. Take the weight forwards a little into the balls of the feet. Lift your tail towards the ceiling. Relax your head a little bit more. Take another couple of deep breaths. Should be feeling nice, should be feeling like this is what your body is after, after mornings of maybe sitting at a computer or something like that. Just should feel good, should feel like you're opening, stretching. So we're going to soften through the knees, belly to the spine and curl up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Chin is in towards the chest. The head is the last thing to come up. When it does, circle those shoulders a few times down the back. And then I'm going to take one layer off. We're going to take the feet out a little bit wider. So we're opening the feet, turning out the toes towards the diagonals. Now we're going to bend the knees and press the knees out towards the baby toes. And then slowly straighten up on the inhale. As you go to bend the knees, keep your tailbone tucking under so you don't stick your bottom out behind you. Bending your knees on the exhale, pressing the knees out, weight is in the heels, slowly straightening up on the inhale. Bending your knees on the exhale, sitting down and straightening up on the inhale. Good. Just a couple more, opening through those hips, shoulders stay down. Core is engaged. Good. One more. Now, when you're ready, we're going to come down and hold it. Your weight is back into your heels. Press your knees out towards your baby toes. See if you can lower your right elbow to your right thigh. Reach your left arm over your left ear. Turn your ribs and your heart towards the ceiling. Soften your shoulders. Take a deep breath. Coming through center, and we're going to lower the left elbow down and reach the right arm over the right ear. Drop into those knees. Turn your ribs and your heart up towards the ceiling. Soften your shoulder down the back. Breathe. And inhale back to center, straightening up through those legs. Take a deep breath. Turning your toes, so your 10 toes now face forwards towards me. Bringing your hands onto your hips, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, hinge forwards, pulling the crown of the head forward. You're coming into a tabletop, meaning that your bottom is reaching back and the crown of your head is reaching forward. Slowly release the hands to the floor. Drop your chin in towards your chest. Drop the crown of the head towards the floor. Let your weight come forwards into the balls of the feet and stretch out through the backs of the legs. Relax your head. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe into the legs. Breathe into the back. Just a couple more deep breaths. Relax your head completely. And then soften through your knees, belly to your spine as you roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Take your time. You may have a little head rush when you reach the top. Just pause, find your balance. Roll your shoulders back down your back. Great. Okay, so now we turn those toes back out again. So we're adding in a little bit now to the first movement we did. Reach the arms out at shoulder height and cross. This is going to get everyone confused. Cross your right elbow over your left. Your right elbow over your left. And then bring your left hand in front of your right. So you've got your right elbow on top of your left. And then your left hand in front of your right. This is called eagle. If it's confused you, don't worry. Bend your knees as you exhale. And slowly straighten your legs up as you inhale. Bend your knees as you exhale. And slowly straighten the legs up as you inhale. Breathing here, so now we're opening the hips and the shoulders. Exhaling, weight back into the heels. Last couple. One more. When you're ready, straighten the legs, reach the arms, take them out wide to the sides. Bring your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. So your fingers are interlaced behind your back. Turn your toes to face back towards me. Slide your shoulders down your back as you inhale, lift your heart towards the ceiling. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Drop the chin to the chest, the crown of the head to the floor, and reach the arms up and over. If for any reason this isn't appropriate, then of course just go back to the first version that we did. Breathe. One more deep breath. And press the feet down into the floor, engage the belly to the spine, lift all the way up. You may have a little head rush, so pause at the top. Let the blood flow out of the head. Turn the toes back out to those diagonals. Reach the arms out at shoulder height. Cross the left elbow over the right. The left elbow over the right. So left elbow over the right, right hand in front of the left, coming into your eagle. Don't worry if you've not got it, it's fine. Exhale, bend into the knees, weight back into the heels, and inhale to stretch. Bend into the knees. This is the last time we're doing these PA squats. Try your best not to stick your bottom out behind you. Imagine like you have a wall behind you and you're just going up and down an imaginary wall. Weight back into the heels, pressing the knees to the baby toes. One more time, you guys are doing brilliantly. And then reaching the arms open wide as you inhale. Take the hands again behind your back, interlacing your fingers with the other baby finger on the outside now. Turning your toes to face back towards me. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the heart, inhale. Exhale, and hinge forwards, drop the chin to the chest, the crown of the head to the floor, reaching the arms up and over. Let the weight come a little forwards to the balls of the feet. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards one another. Relax the head. One more deep breath. Pressing the feet down into the ground. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Pause at the top as you undo the arms. Wonderful. Now, some of you may be familiar with yoga, so forgive me for going a little slowly, but this obviously has to be suitable for all levels. So the right toes are going to turn out now, and we're going to bend into the right knee for warrior two. So we're bending into the right knee, the left leg is straight. We're checking that we can see our right big toe. Our hip bones are staying square, so we're trying not to let the hips turn towards the right. Our right heel aligns with our left inner arch. You know, that's a lot of instructions I just gave. Bend into that right knee. Keep pressing the knee towards the baby toes. Now reach the arms out and look down your right middle finger. Breathe as you sit down. Should be feeling that your right thigh is active, it's strengthening. That hip is opening, the shoulders are dropping. One more breath. Great. Straighten up through that right leg. And we're going to switch, oops, sorry, just letting someone in. We're going to switch over to the other side. So now our left heel aligns with our right inner arch, bending into the left knee. Check that you can see your left big toe. Reach your arms out at shoulder height. Check that those hip bones are still facing forward. Drop the shoulders down the back and look down the left middle finger. Find your breath, breathing in for 4 and breathing out for 4. If your knee goes over your ankle, you need to take your left foot a little further forwards. Keep that right leg strong and straight. Press into the baby toe of the right foot. We have one more breath. Sit a little deeper if you can. And lifting back up to stand. Excellent. Twizzle the toes. So now, right toes are open again. Right heel aligned with left inner arch. Bending into that right knee once more. Same position with the legs. Different position with the arms. Left arm is going to reach down. Right arm is going to reach over. We are now in our reverse warrior. Left hand reaching down, right arm reaching over. The right knee is bent, and the right fingertips are reaching away from that right knee. We're really opening all of the organs in the digestive system. We're taking deep breaths as we open the ribs, soften the shoulders, a little deeper into that right knee. One more breath. Wonderful. Keep that right knee bent. Keep that right knee bent. Come back to your warrior two. Now lower your right elbow to your right thigh. Reach your left arm over your left ear. We're an extended side angle. For more experienced yogis, you're welcome to bring your right hand inside of your right foot. Shoulders down the back, turning the ribs up towards the ceiling. Keep the shoulders away from the ears, particularly that bottom shoulder. Draw it down so that you're lifted up, not sinking down. Bend into the right knee, create a diagonal line from the left baby toe to your left fingertips. Spin the heart up and take one more breath. Wonderful, you guys. Straighten up the right leg, relax the arms, twizzle the toes. So now your left toes are turning out. Your left heel aligns with your right inner arch. Re-bend into that left knee. So same position with the legs, bending into your left knee for warrior two. Reaching your right hand down, reaching your left arm over for reverse warrior. Soften your shoulders, spin your heart towards the ceiling, sit a little deeper into that left knee, keep that right leg strong. Turn your ribs, your heart up towards the ceiling, find your breath. Reaching the left fingertips away from the left knee, they're reaching in opposite directions from one another. One more deep breath. And then keeping that left knee bent, come back to warrior two. Lower your left elbow to your thigh as you reach your right arm over your right ear, extended side angle. Option to take the left hand inside of the left foot. Shrug that left shoulder down your back. Turn your ribs and your heart towards the ceiling. Create a diagonal line from the baby toe of your right foot all the way to your right fingertips. Spin your ribs and your chest upwards. Breathe. Sit a little deeper into that left knee. One more breath. And press into the feet. Lifting up to stand. Excellent. Okay, once more. One more exercise, standing. So we're going to twizzle those right toes back out. Now the right leg is going to stay straight. Right leg is straight. Belly to the spine, shoulders down the back. Reach the arms. And now reach, reach, reach to your right. As you reach to your right, shift your hips to the left. You're reaching right, that's it. Take the right hand down just wherever it gets to you, and the left arm up towards the ceiling. We're in triangle pose. Gently press your hips forwards. Gently lean your head and shoulders back. Pull the crown of the head out of the tailbone so you're lengthening the spine. Not too much weight on that right hand. You should be able to hold yourself without it. If you can't, you need to come up a little higher. Take one more deep breath. The ribs and the heart are turning towards the ceiling. Now belly to the spine. Use your waist to pull you up. Stay here. We're coming into our reverse triangle. Left hand reaching down the left leg. Right arm. Both legs are straight. Left arm reaching down. Right arm reaching up. Find your breath. That's it. Wonderful. 2 more deep breaths. Shifting the hips away towards the right as you lengthen to the left. And belly to the spine, lifting yourself back up to center. Awesome. Twizzle those toes. We're switching to the other side. Left heel aligned with the right inner arch. Hips are now square towards me. Reach the arms out to the sides. You're reaching, reaching, reaching to the left. As you reach to the left, slide your hips to the right. Then lower your left hand down as you reach your right arm up. Left arm is down, right arm is up. Little press of the hips forwards as you lean your head and your shoulders back behind you. Straight line from the left arm to the right. Remember just to check that there's not too much weight resting on that left hand. Use your breath, turning your ribs and your heart upwards, lengthening through the body. Doing really well. One more deep breath. Press into the feet, engage the belly. Inhale, lift up to stand. Stay as you are, but take your right hand down and reach your left arm up. Right hand reaching down, left arm reaching up. Breathe. One side may feel easier than the other. We often have a side. Find your breath. Lengthen through the body. Strong in the legs. One more breath. Belly to spine. Pull yourself back up to center and walk those feet back in towards each other. You guys are doing brilliantly. Well done. So you're going to bring your chin in towards your chest and just take a moment to roll through your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Take your time. When you get to the bottom, turning your toes slightly out and coming down into squat. Now you may not be able to come into squat with your heels on the floor, that's fine. Because in a minute, we're all gonna take our heels off the floor anyway, so don't worry. So if you can get your heels down, then just take a moment here to drop your tailbone down, lift the crown of your head up, press your upper arms against the inside of your knees and press your knees against your upper arms. And then we're gonna lower our hands to the floor, and if your heels were on the floor, lift them up now. And we're just gonna twist a little side to side. Obviously, just take it within your range. So one knee goes down as the other knee goes up a little. And then you can add an arm reaching to the diagonal if that feels good. You're on the balls of your feet, just really opening up into these hips where so much tension is stored. Take your time, you can go slower than me if that feels good. Breathe. And when you're ready, slowly releasing your knees onto the floor and tucking your toes as you sit your bottom back onto your heels. Now this isn't going to be appropriate for everyone. Some people's knees are not going to feel comfortable with this. So please obviously be mindful of what your body's telling you. But if you can, tuck your toes under and sit your bottom back to your heels. Bring your right hand to your right heel and reach your left arm by your left arm, by your left ear. Your left arm by your left ear as you press your hips forwards and turn your chest towards the ceiling. You lower your bottom back to your heels as you bring your left hand to your left heel and reach your right arm up by your right ear. So if that feels good, you can continue just switching from side to side. Keep your belly strong, keep your hips pressing forwards. Your heart is reaching up towards the ceiling. Just a couple more, really opening through the upper back and the chest. Once more each side. No rush. And back to center when you're ready. Wonderful. We're almost there, almost there. We're going to stand up onto our knees now and open the right leg out to the right. So take extra padding underneath your left knee if you need it. Check that your right toes turn forward towards me because they will likely want to turn out. So turn your toes towards me. Belly to the spine, hips square. Reach your right hand down your right leg. Reach your left arm over your left ear. This is very similar to what we did when we were standing in our reverse warrior. Then engaging the belly to the spine, reach your left arm under, reach your right arm over. So again, this looks like our extended side angle. Belly to the spine as you come through center, reaching the right hand down or reaching the right arm under as you reach the left arm over. Belly to the spine as you come through center and reaching over into that diagonal line. Keep going, keep the belly engaged, the glutes gently squeezed. And just take it as far as what feels appropriate to you. Yes, we are toning the waist as we also open the side body. Just a couple more, breathing through it. So rarely do we indulge in these kind of movements in our daily life. So good to stretch this all out. Wonderful, you guys. Once more, each direction. Strong through the core, strong through the waist. And back to center when you're ready. Bring that right knee to the left. Sit down onto your heels. Just pause. Take a breath before we switch to the other side. When you're ready, lifting back up onto your knees. Take extra padding under your right knee should you need to. Reach your left leg out. Check that your left toes face forwards. Square up the hips, tuck the tail, engage the belly. The left hand reaches down as the right arm reaches over. Soften through the shoulders. Come through center, strong through the core. Reach the left arm over to a diagonal line as you reach the right arm under. Coming through center, keeping that belly engaged. And just continue to switch side to side. Breathe. Excellent. Maybe on these last couple, you can come just a little bit deeper, but obviously stay within what feels right for your body. Great, you guys. Last one. When you're ready, coming back to center, left knee to the right, sit your bottom to your heels. Take a breath. And then sit to one side as you bring your right shin in front of your left across leg. Your right shin in front of your left across leg. If you want to take some extra padding underneath your bottom to elevate yourself up a little higher, you're welcome to. So you can take a cushion, or if you have a yoga block, you can place that under your bottom if you like. Press the sit bones to the ground, lengthen the spine, deep breath in. And exhale, hinging forward. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Soften the ribs down, but feeling more about the length of the spine than how low to the floor you come. So this is about bringing your ribs in the direction of beyond your shins. So we want length rather than about dropping down. Use your breath. Every inhale, lengthen through the spine. And every exhale, release a little bit lower towards the floor. One more deep breath. Inhale, lifting back up as you're ready. And switching over the left shin in front of the right. Grounding through the sit bones, lengthening through the spine. Inhale. And exhale, coming forwards. Walk the fingertips forwards. And again, use your breath. Every inhale to lengthen. Every exhale to drop a little deeper. Few more deep breaths, lengthening on the inhale, dropping on the exhale. As you're ready, you're slowly inhaling to bring yourself back up to center. And then just stretch the legs out in front of you, just give them a little shake out. Brilliant. Then sit comfortably, whatever that means to you. So we just take a little moment just to close the class. A little breathing exercise. So sitting comfortably, whatever that means to you. If you want to have a wall behind your back, or you want to sit on some cushions, then you're welcome to. Take your right palm and just place it on your heart for a moment. Take your left hand and bring it on top of that right hand. Drop your shoulders. Maybe just drop your chin a little towards your chest. Close your eyes and soften your face. Maybe you can feel that heartbeat beneath your hands. And just reminding yourself that this is the most important organ of your body. I mean, they're all important, but this one is especially important. And reminding ourselves that what we can do to nurture our body, to nourish our body, to take care of our body. That this is not time wasted. It is not selfish. It is not a luxury. It's an absolute essential and a necessity. The only way that we can show up with the energy and the heart and the light that we want to show up with is if we first take the time to care for ourselves, to nurture ourselves, to mother the mother. So I just want to acknowledge you all for taking the time to be here, taking the time to appreciate your strength and your flexibility and your incredible body. And I thank you, but you too should thank yourself for carving out this time. Bring the hands together at the heart, together at the head, and bowing the chin towards the chest. Reminding yourself of all that you have to be grateful for, including your body. Just remembering how easy it is to take for granted the small things, including the health of our body. But when it's gone, then we realize that we didn't appreciate what we had. So always giving gratitude for what you do have, remembering how blessed we truly are. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste.
Om Shanti. Namaste.
Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I hope you found that to be good and felt good in your body. And the recording will be available if you want to come back to it at any point. And if you've got any questions, then you can let me know in the Facebook group. All right, you guys have a great day. My pleasure.
Thank you.
Pleasure.